Kind of been one of the big focuses,
exactly.
Through the first couple of days here. It's got to be nice after the last couple of years. I mean, this defense come to hand a little bit.
I mean, it's an amazing thing when you have one of the best defensive lines to go against every day. And we actually gave up a lot of tackles for loss. They got a lot of tackles for loss, so it's going to be a great thing going through spring where we can go against that defense that gets after it and just practice our tools.
What was it like when you heard Debo's comments yesterday that you'd be starting out at guard this year?
Well, when I was reading all your guys' tweets and he told me I was playing left guard, I was pretty excited, so it was a good thing.
Oh, you didn't know before that?
No, sir, I did not.
Did you work with the first team today?
Yes, sir, all day.
What, right or left guard?
Left guard, yes, sir.
Obviously a great season last year, great ending of the season.
Right.
I assume you guys have just been chomping at the bit to kind of expand on that and get things started.
It's always great when you win your bowl game just to go into the off season with that momentum, that just power that you got going into the workouts off season. Now that we're in spring game, though, I mean, it's all behind us. We got to work on the next season. We got Georgia the first game.
Especially being a no lineman, how weird is it finally to not have Taj Boyd back there to start things off?
Exactly. I mean, it's a little bit different at the start just because you got a different voice back there, but that's all it is. We're still just trying to keep that trade and keep on going.
How hard is it to move from tackle to guard? Because I know you worked at tackle most last year.
Really, the only thing that you got to deal with is going from Vic, who's going to beat you with speed, to Grady, who's just going to run you over. So you just really got to change your footwork and just keep doing your tools.
Talk about working there at left guard. Is that a little strange on that side of the line too?
Well, all season I've played right, left, guard, both ways, and just the only position I really didn't play was center. So it wasn't a hard transition going to it, and it's just been easy working with Isaiah and working with Ryan. And when he just tells me different things to do, it just makes it a lot easier.
Do you have a preference?
No, just getting on the field. You remember last year I was just trying to play as much as I could.
You mentioned a while ago you did not know you were going to be at left guard.
Correct.
Have you been told that you're going to get reps at right
well,
tackle
going
at some point this spring?
Going into the offseason, they just told me just know the offensive line. And so the more you know, the more utilized you can be. And so if they put me a right tackle, I'm ready. If they put me a left tackle, I'm ready, and we'll roll with it. Right now, I think it's Beasley. He's backing me up, and then Tyrone's behind him.
But do you expect to get some? Would that surprise you if you went through spring practice?
I mean, with them telling me to just be ready for anything, nothing really would surprise me at all.
I know there's a whole lot of time left before anything's figured out with the quarterback situation. What are your early thoughts on all three of the candidates?
Hey, if they were anywhere else, I think all three of them would be starting. They're just amazing quarterbacks. They really control the offense, and they're amazing people to watch play.
With Cole being the most experienced guy, what do you see from him? Does it really show?
Just really the difference between he just talks better. He seems like he knows the offense, but then you got Chad in there who's enthusiastic, bumping us up, and then you got a young guy who doesn't really know what he's doing at best, but he's doing all he can, and he's just rolling with it.
Is that something you guys talk about at all, wondering how that's going to play out?
We're just, whoever's back there is going to lead us, we're going to listen to them. That's all we're about.
Yeah, there's no curiosity amongst you?
I mean, we don't get paid to do that, so we're just blocking who's ever back there.
Has Coach Caldwell's mentor kind of been the five best you're going to play regardless of position?
Yeah, it doesn't matter who's going to do it, just who's the best out there at that time, they're going to be starting.
Is this more fun knowing that clearly, but by any measure, you're going to be playing more this year, substantially?
Right. I mean, it's always good when you can practice with a purpose, but the hardest thing when you're not playing is just knowing that you got to get better. There's a reason that you're not doing that, but when you are, it's fun to compete with your brothers out there.
You were highly touted coming out of high school, a national guy, four-star guy. You've paid your dues, you've paid the price. Was it hard to stay patient?
No, it's just my whole life. Exactly, your whole life. My dad's just been telling me just work, and that's what we're all about. And so just when the days come, be ready.
What's your weight right now?
About 302, 290, or 299. Sorry, just fluctuating back and forth. How much we run in terms of that?